How's it going, everyone? It's Leo here, and today I am bringing back power to the pedal. Haven't had this series come up in a while, but today I am bringing it back. Now, normally in my power to the pedal videos, we look at a pedal that I really like or don't like. You can look at my Ho-Tone Gent for one of my most disliked videos, despite it, not actually sounding that good. Whatever. Guys are complaining about a $30 pedal. Today I'm doing a comparison, a shootout if you will, between two clones. No, I'm not shooting out an original style pedal versus its copycat. I'm actually just shooting out two clones or copies of a classic pedal. That classic pedal I do not own, but everyone kind of knows the sound if you're privy to the Swedish melodic death metal sound or just the regular Swedish death metal sound. And that is the sound of the Boss Heavy Metal HM2. Now, like I said, I don't actually have that pedal. It's pretty expensive, and honestly, these days you can get that sound pretty cheaply, and you don't have to have the actual unit. And I don't have the actual unit. I have two copies and clones of it. The first one being a pretty straightforward clone that I'm pretty sure a lot of people know, and that is the Behringer HM300. Other pedal is going for a more specific sound, copying the HM2, but really drawing more from a particular band, and that is TC Electronic's Eyemaster. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be shooting these two pedals out against one another. It's going to be both in a song and in just some open chords and a couple quick chugs on the open strings. Now, for the demo song, the pedals are going to be panned left and right. The Eyemaster is going to be panned to the left, and the HM300 is going to be panned to the right. I'm only using the audio from the amp. I'm not using any amp sims on top to thicken up the sound, which I like to do on my own songs, and they sound pretty good. Here is the song. Here's the open chords and a couple chugs. Now, let's quickly go over the finer details of each pedal. Let's start out with the HM300. Now, obviously, this is going to try to be an exact replica of the HM2. It's got a volume, distortion, low, and mid knob. This is exactly how it is on the Boss, and it's going for it here. It's not bad. I think it's a little bit thicker, and yes, I have the low cranked up on here, otherwise it sounds kind of thin, but it's overall not a bad sound at all. Now, the Eyemaster is, well, pretty dead simple. Gain and volume. This is going for more of a specific sound. Now, the keen Swedish death metal listener will notice that the Eyemaster logo is strangely similar to Entombed's Wolverine Blues logo font. And that's obviously by design. This is going for replication of an album tone, while the HM300 is going for replication of the actual pedal. And to be honest, my personal opinion, I like the Eyemaster more. And if you listen to my most recent album, which is When the World Decays, my two drop B tracks being Backbite and When the World Decays are using an Eyemaster. that's going through my Jet City on the Overdrive channel. Now, to be honest, both of these are relatively cheap. This was about $50, this was about $25. So having both of them, honestly, not bad to pick up if that's the sound you're going for. If you want a little more versatility and more customization, go with the HM300. If you're okay with going for more of an album-specific tone and you're fine with just the one tone, go with the Eyemaster. Honestly, you can't really go wrong with both. Like I said, I personally prefer the Eyemaster, but that is just because I like in-tuned sound, and Wolverine Blues is a great album, and I don't have to mess with the pedal as much to get it to sound good. Overall, I think both pedals are definitely shooting higher than their price point. They exceed expectations in my opinion. Now, what do you think? This is obviously a pretty niche sound in the first place. These two pedals are made for a specific audience. This is not made for your classic heavy metal types. This is also not made for your modern heavy metal types, as these are way more honky, almost, I guess you could say. And they're going for that real chainsaw sound. And that's going to do it for this episode of Power to the Pedal. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, and share if you care. My name is Leo, and this is The Life of Leo, and I will see you next time.